3.
Hi everyone, namaste. I just want to show you a few yoga postures. We know everyone's kind of tightened down and in their house right now. And so we just want to give you something to help take care of some of the restlessness with the body, because we know that, especially in meditation, a lot of the restlessness that we feel comes from the body. And the way that Yogananda has taught us to practice Hatha Yoga is to think of it as meditation in movement. So I'm going to show you a few easy postures, nothing very lengthy or nothing very difficult. Take it at your own pace. But again, it's just going to be a few postures. So hopefully this will help you. So we'll start with a seated position, and you can use a cushion. I tend to use my crescent cushion here. You can use whatever you want. You could use some blankets if you want. The most important thing, though, when you're seated like this is that your pelvis is tilted forward and that your legs are in the direction of going down. Now, if your legs are not completely down on the floor, you can take a blanket and place it underneath here, just to take the stress off the lower back and off the legs. So bring your hands in an upright position. You can bring them up to the juncture between the thighs and the abdomen, which is really helpful because it will open your heart, open your chest, and relax your shoulders. Or you can leave them here. Again, whatever is comfortable for you. So we're going to begin with a double breath through the nose. So it's an inhale, and it's a short and long breath like this. I'll demonstrate it for you. It's inhale and exhale through the mouth, short and long breath. So inhale and exhale. Now this time we're going to tense the body as we do it. So we're going to inhale, tense the body, and exhale. Throw the breath out. Again, inhale, tense, and exhale. Throw the breath out. Turning your gaze upward. You can leave your eyes half open if you'd like. Just gently turn them upward as you focus them at the point between the eyebrows. As we work to draw the energy from the base of the spine up to this point, as if there's a magnet drawing energy up to this point. We're trying to draw the energy into our astral spine. It's just a few inches in front of the real spine. And we're going to try to relax it up to this point. Continue to breathe, not controlling the breath. Just allowing it to flow in and out naturally of its own accord, and enjoying that. Enjoying the pauses between the breath. So we're trying to just center ourselves, bring ourselves into the present moment. No concerns or regrets for the past. No fear, no concerns for the future. Nothing that keeps you from being present here and now. Feel a sense of joy, a sense of expansion as you inhale. And as you exhale, release any fears, any negative thoughts. Just let them go. And focusing now on your feet, just tense them gently and relax them. Your calves tense and relax. Your thighs tense. Relax. Below the navel, tense. Relax. Above the navel, relax. The forearms, the hands, the upper arms, relax. the chest, the throat, front, back, and relax. Relax and feel. And you can open your eyes now, and we'll start with the circle of joy. This is good for the shoulders to open them up, also to open up the heart. I'm going to try to give you a side angle so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to inhale, lace the fingers in front of the heart. Exhale, bring them out in front. Inhale overhead, try to relax the shoulders. And exhale behind. Inhale, lengthen as you've laced your fingers together. Exhale back to front. And inhale, bring them to the heart again. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, lengthen, and exhale back to front. Now this time as you do it, when you inhale, think of this, it's the circle of joy. So as you inhale, try to draw joy, light into your body. And as you exhale, release any stress or strain, any concerns. And inhale, and exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale back to front. If you can do this at your own pace now. We'll do this 2 more times. I'll lead. You can follow me or follow your own breath, which would be ideal. Just enjoy your breath. Don't force it. Try to see what your breath is trying to do. And if you've finished, go ahead and go back to the breath. Just follow it, watch it. Feel that sense of joy offered into the point between the eyebrows. And again now, you can open your eyes and watch me. We're just going to continue to work the upper body a little bit. So you're going to place your hand flat on the floor on the right side of your body if you can. I'll try to mirror you. So inhale with the opposite arm, keeping your hips and your bottom on the floor. Exhale to the center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Nice stretch. One more time. And come back to center. And just sit for a moment. Now we're going to come on to our knees. We're going to do what's called the cat-cow. So you're coming into a tabletop position. Your shoulders are underneath, or your hands are underneath your shoulders. Palms of your hands are down on the floor. Go ahead and make sure you're pressing through the base of your fingers. And we're going to inhale, lifting the crown of the head and the tailbone up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, coming into a cat position, just like how a cat strikes, gets ready to strike. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Try to go all the way from the tailbone up through the crown of the head. Loosening up the vertebrae. And then coming into a tabletop position. Now tuck your toes under, and we're going to lift the buttocks into the air into a downward facing dog. So coming up into a V form. The closer your feet are, the more difficult the posture. If you want to broaden your base here, go ahead and broaden your feet. That's great. And then your knees are still bent. So then just work to press your foot, alternating your feet into the ground. Bring yourself into a V. You can draw your elbows towards your ears, pressing through the base of your fingers. And then try working to get those feet, the heels on the ground. Take a few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Come back into a seated position. Cross your right big toe over your left big toe. If that's comfortable for you, you can always do things in a chair. Just a reminder, you don't have to sit on the floor like this. And you can put something between your calves and your thighs if you're having problems sitting like this. A rolled up towel or a blanket. It gives you a little more space in your knees. For some people, it's more comfortable that way. Take your hands, palms upward, put them at the junction between the thighs and the abdomen. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but you can cross, if you can, cross your right big toe over your left big toe, if that's comfortable for you. If not, don't worry about it. And lift your shoulders up towards your ears, draw them back and down, and just relax. Just relax. Hands at the juncture between the thighs and the abdomen. Take a few breaths. Again, turn your gaze upward. And feel as if you're so heavy that nothing can move you. Nothing could lift you. Nothing could budge you. This is called the firm pose. It's an excellent attitude to have for meditation. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. Just silently affirm this to yourself, or you can say it aloud. It doesn't matter. You're by yourself now. In stillness, feel that deep stillness. I touch my inner strength. And opening your eyes now. We're going to come back into a tabletop position. We're going to do a lunge. So just bring your left foot around. We want a nice little stretch in the groin area. So go ahead and extend your toes out. You can inch your toes out. Keeping your hands on the ground. Now you don't want your knee to go beyond your ankle. So you're in a 90-degree here. You don't want this. I don't know if you can tell, it's a very subtle difference, but you don't want that. You want the knee directly over the ankle. And then press through that back calf and that foot. Press them into the ground. And now we're going to lift up onto the left thigh and keep your shoulders relaxed if you can. And now press through the right buttock. Getting a nice stretch in the groin area. Try to breathe normally. And now we're going to switch. So coming down, bring your right leg around. Bring that right foot out. Inch it out a little bit. Don't let the knee go beyond the ankle. Press through your back calf and your back foot. And now lift yourself up. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Feel the heart opening up. Press through the left buttock and hip. And let's come down now. Bring your foot behind. Just sit for a moment. In the firm pose, centering yourself. We always want to try to integrate the posture through a neutral pose after we've exerted ourselves. Now taking your pillow or whatever it is that you have handy, if it's a blanket or whatever, we're going to sit again on the edge of the pillow with your feet out. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. So your feet are going to be out in front. You're on the edge of the pillow, so your pelvis is tilted forward. You can bring your feet up, direct them towards the ceiling. It'll give you a bit more of a stretch in your calves. I'm kind of limited by my physical here, so I'm going to have to bring my arms up, lace my thumbs together, keep the shoulders down and relaxed. And as you inhale and then exhale as you go towards your feet, keeping your spine straight. I'm not curving it, I'm keeping it straight. So you're bending from your hips. You may not go as far as you think you should, but you're doing it right if you're keeping your spine straight. Some of you can grasp your toes. If not, just place them wherever it's comfortable. And work with the breath. So forward bend. So you don't want to force it. You're just working with it. You're releasing your body, the muscles. Breathe into any points of resistance. Feel the spine opening up. We're trying to work the spine in different directions. Loosening it up. Loosening up those little vrittis that are in the spine that keep us bound karmically and suffering. release them up to the point between the eyebrows. They somehow magically disappear. Now we'll go into the surrendered phase of this, and if you have osteoporosis, osteopenia, if you have any back issues at all, don't go into the surrendered phase. Keep your spine straight. But to go into this surrendered phase, one last breath. Exhale, and go ahead and release your head, your shoulders. I am safe, I am sound. All good things come to me. They give me peace. Try to loosen up your knees so that they're not locked. Keep them soft. And now we're going to come up using our hands on either side of our calves and our thighs. We're going to walk our body back into an upright position. Bring your arms up. You do a gentle backward bend and then bring them back down again. And sit for a moment cross-legged. You can also take one foot, place it over one knee on top of the other. Sitting upright. I am safe, I am sound. All good things come to me. They give me peace. Let's go ahead and extend our legs out in front. And take your right leg. You can bring it into the groin. Extend your left leg. You're going to lengthen up through the crown of the head. Go ahead and grasp your right leg if you can. If you can keep it here, that's okay. Bring your right arm behind you on the pillow or whatever it is, however, on the floor, wherever you are. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. And we're going to turn the belly towards the wall as you exhale. And then lengthen up again. And turn the middle of the body towards the wall as you exhale. And lengthen up again as you inhale. Turn the shoulders towards the wall as you exhale. And inhale. And now the neck, the head. Keep the chin parallel if you can. Feel the heart opening up. Come join me, friends, in my feast of love and joy. And we'll come out of this in the same way that we went in. So inhale, exhale, bring the head. Inhale, exhale, bring the chest and the lower body. And go ahead and sit cross-legged for a moment. Integrate the posture. Try to feel as though you're allowing all of the energy you've released flow up to the point between the eyebrows. Join me, friends, in my feast of love and joy. Let's do the other side now. You're going to go ahead and extend the right foot out, left foot, heel towards the groin. Take your right arm, bring it around. Your left leg, your left hand is behind you. Inhale and exhale. Turn the lower body towards the wall. Inhale, center of the body. And now the upper body and the chin and the neck. And we're going to come back now. Inhale. And sit cross-legged for a moment. And we'll end with one last posture. So coming onto your belly. Placing your forearms onto the ground. Your palm of your hand is underneath your shoulder. You can go into the cobra if you know how to do that. And I'll take everyone else into the Sphinx, which means that we'll come up onto our forearms. So actively press your pelvis area into the ground. And you're going to lift up, and you're not going to push yourself into this because your back is what's doing it for you. So it's going to inhale. Press the pelvis into the ground, protecting the lower back. This is another way to exercise the spine. And joyfully I rise to greet each new opportunity. And try to feel that energy lifting up from the base of the spine all the way up to the point between the eyebrows. A few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Relax for just a moment. Placing your hands underneath your shoulders. You're bringing yourself back into the extended child's pose. So just let your hands come out in front. Take a few breaths. Come into an upright position. And now we'll go into just a short, deep relaxation. You can do this a couple of ways. You can use a chair. I have a bolster here. I'm going to put this on my mat. You can put your feet up against the wall. But I'm going to go ahead and put mine up on this bolster here. Just draw your backside up to the wall. And you can lift your feet up like this, or just Bend them like this on a chair or on a bolster. And just relax. Just allow your feet to relax. Allow your hands, your arms, just relax. Watch your breath for a few moments. Watch the navel as it rises and falls. Bones, muscles, movement. I surrender now. Anxiety, elation and depression. Churning thoughts. All these I give unto the hands of peace. And you can come out of this now by wiggling your toes and your fingers, rotating your head from side to side. Or you can stay in it if you'd like. But for those of you who've come out, just grab your pillow or whatever it is you were sitting on. Come back into a seated position. And just remember that what we've just done is the perfect way to start a meditation. You've got your spine moving in several different directions, loosening up all of that energy. So let's close our eyes, turn the gaze upward. And we'll end now, but you can continue to meditate or to start your day or to end your day. And remember, this too shall pass. God bless you.